You know what is scary? It is scary to wade out into different waters and to go, how is this going to get received? But I'm going to be talking. I just talked about it on the bigger channel just a minute ago. Um, I'm going to be talking more about decentralized media, decentralized money, particularly Bitcoin, and ways to be able to put our stuff out there decentralized. Um, yeah, when you start talking about things like, for example, Bitcoin, there's you get fear that kind of comes up, like kind of going, oh, I'm going to be talking about this a little bit, but I don't know. I feel like I'm in this place where I think it's important to get that information out because I do think that it's useful technology. I can't tell you the amount of times over the last couple of years, I should say. Uh, I discovered Bitcoin probably around back in, I want to say about 2015, maybe a little bit around then. At that time, Bitcoin was going for about $200 a coin in United States currency. And I just thought, wow, this is a really interesting concept, right? Um, and I didn't know enough about it to purchase it then. This isn't one of those stories where like, oh, I should have, because the ultimate idea behind Bitcoin is not like, oh, I should have had it then so I can get it at a higher price and then sell it. I don't really think of it as a stock, right? And I'll go into that later. But again, sort of the misunderstanding about what Bitcoin is, because a lot of people just say, yeah, I want to put my money into something that's actually real, right? Or other people that would think like, oh, well, Bitcoin's just a Ponzi scheme. Or when you start talking about something like Bitcoin, immediately people equate that with like, oh yeah, and then I've also got my Dogecoin and other things or meme coins, and you just go, there's so many times over the last couple of years where I just kind of go, I'll just keep my mouth quiet for a minute and not dive in. So I'm kind of wading into these waters. And again, I'm trying to give a sort of an everyman's approach to it so that it is understandable. And part of the reason why I'm talking about it, particularly on this channel and with this work, is I think that all of this coalesces, right? When we're talking about, first of all, we're looking at the entire thing, which is all of this stuff that we do in our life is pointing towards the kingdom, is pointing towards Jesus Christ, is pointing towards his salvation or towards what God wants to do and how he has used that with the universal church in order to do that, right?